You search for schematic diagram software to download. You're about to skip the download entirely. This is free schematic diagram software that runs in a browser tab. No installer, no license key, no 4 GB package that only works on one operating system. What you're looking at is a real electronic schematic. Proper symbols, real nets, clean right-angle wires, and it was drawn in a tab. In this video, I will show you the fastest way to draw a schematic online, free, with nothing to install. So what is a schematic exactly? A schematic diagram is the electrical drawing of a circuit. It uses standardized symbols, a resistor, a capacitor, a transistor, joined by lines that stand for the actual wires or nets. It is not a picture of the parts. That is a pictorial or wiring diagram. It shows what things look like. A schematic shows how they connect. Engineers read schematics because the symbols are a shared language. Now, why do people search for software to download? Habit mostly. Take the classic tools. KiCad and LT-Spice are free desktop programs. You download and install them. KiCad is open source. LT-Spice comes from Analog Devices. They are powerful but heavy and tied to one machine. Eagle, the other big name, is being shut down by Autodesk this year. For a schematic you just want to draw and share, a browser beats all of that. Quick note before we build. Everything I am about to show is free, and it runs at circuitdiagram-maker.app/try. No account, no download. The link is first in the description. Open it in another tab and follow along. Step 1. Open the editor. Go to circuitdiagram-maker.app/try. The full editor loads right in the browser. Chrome, Safari, Edge, a Chromebook, a lockdown work laptop. If it runs a browser, it runs this. Nothing to download. Take a look around. On the left is the symbol library, sorted into packs. In the middle is your drawing canvas, a proper engineering grid. Across the top sit the tools: select, wire, and export. That one toolbar is the whole workflow. This is the blank page every schematic starts from. Let's put a real one on it. Step 2. Load a real schematic. I will open a built-in one, an H-bridge motor driver. One click, and a complete electronic schematic lands on the canvas, fully wired. Look at what makes it a schematic. Every part is a standard symbol: the battery, the resistors, the LED, the ground. Every connection is a real electrical net, not a hand-drawn squiggle. The wires run pin to pin at clean right angles. And those little labels, V+, ground, are net names, the nodes that tie the circuit together. Now the part that feels like design instead of drawing. Grab any symbol and move it. The wires follow. They reroute around the new position on their own, and the schematic stays tidy. That matters, because the schematic is never right on the first try. You'll move things. A lot. Step 3. The symbol library. This is what makes it schematic software and not a generic drawing app. The parts are real electronic symbols. Type what you need. Search resistor, and up come fixed resistors, a potentiometer, a photoresistor. Search capacitor, transistor, diode, op-amp, even a 555 timer. Over 400 symbols in total. Here is the honest part. On the free plan, you can browse the whole library and load any template. Placing symbols from the hobby and pro packs, anything with that little upgrade badge, is a paid feature. I would rather tell you that now than have you find out later. The DIY pack and every template are free to use. So where does this sit next to the desktop tools? Be honest about it. If you're laying out a printed circuit board, footprints, copper pores, a bill of materials, install a full package like KiCad. It is the right tool for that, and it is free. This is not trying to replace it. But most of the time you do not need all that. You need a clean schematic to explain a circuit, to hand in a lab report, to post a question online. For that, a zero download tool in your browser wins. It opens in a second on any machine with nothing to set up. Step 4. Get out of the browser. Click Export. PNG is one click and free. Drop it straight into a report, a forum post, or an email. SVG, PDF, DXF, and a Spice netlist sit in the same menu on the paid plans. That is the honest split, and I'm saying it plainly. Because the wires are true vectors, the schematic stays razor sharp at any size. Draw it, wire it, export it, the whole loop in a tab. So that is free schematic diagram software with nothing to download. Open a real schematic. Read the symbols and the nets. Move parts and watch the wires reroute. Then export it sharp in one click. It is free to try at circuitdiagrammaker.app/try. No install, no sign up. The link is in the description with the symbol library and the template gallery. If skipping the download beats fighting a desktop install, subscribe. More tutorials are coming. Thanks for watching.